Welcome back. In this session, we are going to install Docker on Windows machine. So basically, Docker is natively and containerization is not natively supported on the Windows machine, but yeah, we have the workaround and lately this started supported. So if you are using a Windows local machine, then you can also install it. As I said, now and then we need to test some files, some small application on the local system. So this is important. So once again, if you scroll down, same documentation. So here is the official link. Okay, so let me copy this link and we are going to use this link to download the Docker desktop installation software. And what I did, I have created a virtual machine on Azure and using the desktop window, and on this I'm going to follow all these steps. So this is going to remain same for you, right? So again, this is already I have opened. You can paste this is going to open, and then if you scroll down, and here, as I was saying in previous session, you can go ahead and based on your hardware AMD or ARM, you can download it. So this is AMD, so I'm going to click here. So this is going to download the Docker installer. Okay, and also I'm going to install Git Bash. Okay, so when you are using Windows machine and then you need to run some Linux command, then you should be using Git Bash. So Git Bash basically give you flavor of Linux. Okay, so for that I will highly recommend please use that. So again, I will go ahead and download this here and I will install this. So first of all, let's go ahead and install the Git Bash, and you already did in the past, but just I'm making sure you also have this. Okay, after that, this again is got installed. We are going to let me open the folder file explorer, and let me open this. Now in the download we have this Docker installer, right? Make sure this is got installed first. Yes, finish, all good, super. Let me close this now. Let me close this now. Also close this. Okay, I think it was double click, we not needed. Now let's install Docker. And one important steps you need to follow here, because as I said, Windows don't support natively virtualization. Okay, for that we are going to use WSL. So make sure this WSL is enabled. Okay, so what this is going to do, this is going to use WSL instead of hypervisor v. Okay, so you don't have to do any steps, so this will be taken care default by this Docker installation. Let's go to the OK, and this is going to take some time. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video, and once this will be ready, and again once it will complete, then it's going to restart the laptop. Okay, so this virtual machine. So once this will complete, okay, I will again resume the video. Well, so it's got installed, then it's prompted to restart the machine. So I did it, and after that, this is a screen what you see. Okay, so let me accept this agreement, and here you see now we need to do some settings over here. Okay, so let me click here finish, and then here you can use your email ID to create the account on Docker Hub. Okay, so do that because this is important. I have already my account, so I'm not going to do that. But here now this is going to update WSL. Okay, so this is important. Now you see this is not running, don't worry. Okay, so this need to be updated. Either you run this command, okay, I quit this, and here press anything. Okay, then this is going to update it. I press this, now this is going to update our Windows subsystem. So it's going to take couple of more second, then it will be done. Now it's saying this is already installed and up to date, and press any key to exit. Well, now this is done. Now let's open our Git Bash, and from here we can check our Docker version. Docker hyphen hyphen version, sorry, there is a mistakes, Docker version. Okay, now we see Docker is running. Double click, so this is going to open the Docker desktop version. And yeah, of course you can go ahead and create the account, and this account is needed for you. I'm not going to do that, it's very simple steps. Let me skip this, and you can select who you are. Okay, continue this. Now here you will see your Docker containers, Docker image, everything. So this is pulling all the details. Actually it's starting the Docker engine now, so let's wait for the couple of minutes. Docker is started. Here we see we don't have any containers, we don't have any images, we don't have any volumes. Okay, so all details are here. Now let's go ahead and run Docker run -d, and okay, hyphen hyphen name my NGINX and use NGINX image. Now it's not able to find the image locally, so this is getting image from the remote. If you go here, in a moment we will see our image once this will be done. Okay, now we see this image is here, right? Now using this image, this is going to run the container, and now we see we have container over here. Okay, perfect. Now Docker ps, and we will see we have one container is running. So this is very simple for the local installation. Please go ahead and do that if you are using the window machine, because as I said, now and then we need to test some files, some uh, container specification on the local machine. So this is important. Thank you so much. See you in the next session.